The perception of time is a topic that has intrigued psychologists, neuroscientists, and philosophers alike. Our subjective experience of time, often referred to as psychological time, can differ sharply from the objective measurement of time by clocks. This can be particularly evident when we engage in enjoyable activities. Time seems to fly by, whereas during mundane or distressing tasks, it appears to drag on. This phenomenon relates to how our brain processes and interprets temporal information in connection with emotions and environmental stimuli. To understand why time seems to pass more quickly during enjoyable activities, we must delve into the workings of attention and memory. Attention acts as a gateway for perception and cognition, allowing us to process incoming information from our environment. When we are actively engaged and having fun, our attention is fully occupied and often absorbed in the activity at hand. This state, known as flow, is characterized by a complete immersion in the task, where the individual experiences heightened focus and often loses self-consciousness. In a flow state, the brain spends less cognitive resources on tracking time, leading to the perception that time moves faster than it actually does. In contrast, when we're bored or disinterested, our attention tends to drift, and we become more aware of time passing. The more frequently we check the time, compare it with our expectations, or anticipate a future event, the slower time feels. This could be explained by the cognitive load theory, which suggests that the brain's limited capacity for processing information means that, with less engagement and more spare cognitive resources, we allocate more attention to time. Memory also plays a significant role in time perception. The encoding of events into memory affects how we perceive time retrospectively. Enjoyable activities are often packed with novel experiences, leading to richer memories. This creates the illusion, in retrospect, that more time has passed because the brain encodes these events densely. In contrast, less stimulating experiences lack such variety, resulting in fewer memorable moments and the impression that less time has elapsed. From a neuroscientific perspective, emotions can also influence our perception of time. Positive emotions, often associated with fun activities, can alter neurotransmitter levels in the brain, such as dopamine, which is linked to pleasure and the reward system. Dopamine not only influences how we feel, but also impacts our perception of time intervals. Elevated dopamine levels can heighten engagement and speed up our internal clock, making time seem to pass faster. Alternatively, stress and anxiety often accompany tedious or difficult tasks. These emotions lead to increased levels of cortisol, a hormone associated with the stress response, which can slow down the perception of time. When we are anxious or uneasily anticipating something, our mental state becomes fixated on the duration, thus intensifying the experience of time dragging. In summary, the perception of time is closely linked to our mental and emotional engagement in activities. While fun activities capture our attention and induce a state of flow that leads to an accelerated perception of time, boredom and anxiety create a conscious awareness of time, making it appear to slow down.